My next festival has called me in a day early, so I'm gonna get up, try and see the rest of Cornwall in a day. Okay, we've got a lot to fit in. There's Gingko looking gorgeous. We've got a new van, friends. First up is a sea swim, just turned into a wash really. Of course with free friendly soap. If you're in Cornwall, make the most of the sea. This is such a good start to the day. I feel like the sea bonds people. Like, these surfers were so lovely and reaffirmed really that throwing yourself into nature like this is just completely normal. And then I set off. I want to stay. I love this place. I really do not want to leave here. Stunning beach, the most gorgeous town, lovely people. That's just my playlist rubbing it in. Next up I stopped at Port Isaac just because it's such a classic, quaint Cornish seaside town. A short drive north brought me to Tintagel Castle with Merlin's cave underneath. This was such a picturesque spot to just sit and sketch. And then a little further up the coast on the search for Rocky Valley, I found this incredible beach. I find these seascapes are just such a firm reminder of how Earth would be without our presence. We can break away from these urban skyscraper cities and come to this raw rock and sand and water. Although this beach is spectacular, I did actually take the wrong turning, and I'm looking for Rocky Valley. Back up these steps. Maybe that's why so many of us gravitate to the coast, to subconsciously remember our place on this planet and compare ourselves to the scale of these natural formations. So that's the one that I've come from. Went and now heading this way. This is stunning! So there should be some carvings around here. I'm trying to find. But for a while there was no sign of them. I'm asking people and no one has heard of these carvings, so I'm a bit confused. I thought it was like the thing. I think it's somewhere around here. There. Please. So this sign is saying that they think they date maybe back to 1400 BC. How cool is that? Then I found a beautiful spot to breathe under these trees and surrounded by water. Back to Gingko, and somehow in just the nick of time I'm going to make it in to St. Nectan's Glen. It's been a busy day. Port Isaac, the beach, Merlin's cave, Tintagel. I think what I was trying to say was Tintagel. It was a long day. And if this day couldn't be any more memorable, this is what happened next. I don't actually know where I'm going to park tonight, as in it could be anywhere in Cornwall, Devon or Dorset. Okay. Oh my god! This video could go one of two ways. I just zoomed into a little beach on the map and I was like, I'm gonna go there, but I'm well aware that it might be awful because I really want other vans there. I have high hopes, but I don't know. If there are any vans, then they are gonna have legendary people in because this road is something else. Oh my god, there's so many vans! Stop it. I have goosebumps. This is just... Now please, if you know this spot, do not share it. Only share it with friends. Places like this are few and far between and we need to preserve them. There was no signal, no facilities, just natural coastland. I walked the rocks feeling total groundedness. I watched the last few surfers until the sun set. And then I headed back to cook. Chefs, look away. So far so good. Got the butter, an onion. On editing this, I realised I had 3 spiders join me for dinner. These 2 walk off, but what the fuck is this? Is it the wind or does this spider jump? Anyway, back to the banquet. A little bit of water, cheeky bit of stock. God, I was treating myself. It's taking so long, like it's not even boiling, but some lovely van people here invited me to their campfire, so that's nice. My first evening of solo camping, and this gorgeous shooting star went across the sky. Like, I'm having moments that make me honestly like well up. And then this made me well up for different reasons. It's basically seasoned rice and onion. I did put some peanut butter in. I found the vegetable stock tube.
It had not mixed in completely.
It's truly the small things in camping.
After that event for dinner, I'm going to go and meet the other people in the car park.
I can feel any second you're going to be like, oh, well, it was nice to meet you, I'm off.
Yeah, I'm good.
Join me for part 2 where we explore Devon the next day. And you might even get the point of view of my sat nav again.